I will do, mega fire ministry. It will twinkle the ears of men that will hear it.
Yes.
Right? God is not doing the normal again. He's going to do the unusual. Amen. And one of the unusual is for money to serve you. Amen. I sent a post to our WhatsApp page. The money that was fully in the house. It's very possible. It's something that thing is too small for God to do.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Money is one of the easiest things God can give us. I told us during December, I said in this January and February, none of us will be crying for money. We will be jubilating. None of us will be looking for money to pay rent. We will pay our rent and pay people's own. And I'm happy that such words are coming to pass. Amen. Hallelujah. We're going to pray. But before we go into our prayer, this is our week of mercy. It's our week of what? Mercy. No matter what you receive, no matter what you are today, child of God, it is the mercies of God.
Yes.
I used to tell people it's not because I said I pray, sir. It takes even mercy to pray.
Yes.
When I look back and see where God brought us from, out of nothing, He gathered people and brought us this far. I know it is His mercy and grace that is out of us.
Yes.
I cry to God, I say, God, send me people that are not made. It's a hard prayer. Why? Because I have a confidence that God is the one that makes people. So if you are here, one way or the other, you have experienced a level of wealth and breakthrough. What God is about to do for you will shock you as a person. Amen. And if you are here, you are yet to experience anything tangible. After this morning service, I decree over your life, I know that the grace of my Father, your life shall receive a turnaround. Your life shall receive a turnaround. The God of my Father will bring honey out of the rock for you. Anyone under the sound of my voice that the land has been strong to, I pray for you. The angels of God will soften your crown. You will eat from this gland of turkey. This earth will need an increase. In the name of Jesus. So there is one thing at the back of my mind before I became a Christian. I told people I have been in the world. When it comes to the things of the world, sir, I have a full knowledge about it. There is no club in this country that is good. A good club that I have not been to. There is no. When masquerade began newly, masquerade. A lot of things. But I gave my life to Christ by His mercy. And I told Him, I said, God, the reason why I'm coming to you is because I want to make heaven. That was my number one priority for giving my life to Christ. I want to make what? Heaven. Let me not make this money, see all these things, and at the end of the day, I will make heaven. No matter what it will take me, Father, by your mercy, help me to make what? Heaven. And I bring that same grace to us. I say, Lord, as many as you will look, help me to pastor. May the altar which you will give me become a transit point to heaven for them. Amen. As they come to worship, let the altar and the grace on that altar take them from that place to what? Heaven. Amen. When I posted that money, sir, I have not changed my mind about making of heaven. I have not changed my mind about making of what? Heaven. Because the Bible said, if you gather the whole money on this earth, you cannot buy one soul. What in exchange can a man give for his soul? There is nothing. Hallelujah. So no matter what you are doing, no matter what you are pursuing, no matter what the pursuit is, no matter what you want to achieve by your desire, child of God, have this thing sitting at the back of your mind that one day, you will meet your maker. Some people are saying, it seems how many years they say Jesus will come, but I don't come. Sir, if Jesus did not come, you go and meet him. Anybody that died, his own has ended. Yes. That is why you must be very careful the kind of life you live and how you live. Hallelujah. I want us to pray one prayer this morning. I have some prayers. Today's meeting is a meeting of prayer. But we'll start with one. And that one prayer is a prayer of mercy. If you know that your way, if the trumpet sound now that your way is not yet still good with God, we'll go on our knees and cry to heaven. Let mercy speak. Let mercy speak. Mercy is what can take you from where you are to heaven without any judgment. Sir, the reason why people are crying and shouting apart them praise or prayers is what? Because of one thing. As I said about the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, it starts from verse 1 to verse 60 or 60 something. From verse 1 to 14, it speaks of the blessing of God as a result of what? Obedience. Then from 14 to 60 something is speaking about what? Curses as a result of what? Disobedience. Curses as a result of disobedience. On Friday, if you're here on Friday, raise your hands up. I showed us something. It was awesome on Friday. If you study your Bible in the book of Lamentation 5, you see the things that sins, ancestral sins of our parents cause to people. There is nothing that can hinder a man as an ancestral power. But when God shows you mercy, God does not look on ancestral powers. God looks beyond that. Why? Because he has the potential and capacity. He has been existing before that ancestral power. I want us to pray, cry to heaven. Say, Lord, help me. Let me have a right stand with you, a right walking with you. Show me, let your mercy prevail over me this week. As they began to sing praise, God showed me some things. This week is going to be awesome. Amen. I see some envelopes being released. Amen. Envelopes. Amen. This week is going to be awesome. Amen. Envelope were released. Amen. Amen. Envelope. So I'm too settled about this week. So the only thing we need now is to cry to heaven. Say, Lord, in any way my life is not making you happy, help me and amend my way. Are you ready to pray? Yes, say, oh God of mercy. Oh God of mercy. As I begin to pray. In any way, my life is not pleasing to you. Show me mercy and amend my way. Open your mouth and begin to pray. Oh God of mercy. Deuteronomy chapter 26. Deuteronomy 26. We read 6 and 7. Hallelujah. Amen. And the Egyptians evil entreated us and afflicted us and laid upon us hard bondage. And when we cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice and looked on our afflictions and our labor and our oppression. There is nothing good about it. When the Bible said that, and Jacob was going down to Egypt, when the Bible tells you that Jacob was going down to Egypt, as anybody that goes to Egypt is going down. Because anything that has to do with Egypt is idol worship. Anything that has to do with Egypt is juju. Let me just use that word. Anything that has to do with Egypt is where they do evil and they carry out evil. It's where it's the home of oppression. And one of the things that the evil of the Egypt does to people is to bring upon people bondage, hard word. When a bondage comes upon a man, one of the things that is evident when a bondage is upon a man is hard labor. Hard word. When somebody will labor without anything to show, know that somebody has gone to Egypt for your sake. Hard labor. The Bible said that the laborers are entitled to their what? Wages. That is to say, as you are laboring, there should be something to show about your labor. But when you labor, and there is nothing, somebody has visited Egypt for your sake. We saw it there. 6 and 7. They cried to God, let God show them mercy. Why? Because the Egyptians evil were oppressing them. Oppression, affliction. I will pray for one set of person here today. If you've been in this country for 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, and you have not received any tangible breakthrough, I will pray for you today. Amen. Today, that bondage shall be broken by fire. Amen. It shall be broken by fire. Amen. That bondage. I was praying yesterday night, and some people's faces were coming to my heart. Can somebody come abroad for 5 months, 6 months? You are trying your best, and yet I told us that anything we see that is not good is of the devil. Every poverty we see is a hand of man. Are you ready to pray? Yes, sir. Bring that verse again. Verse 7. And when we cried unto the Lord God of our fathers, the Lord heard our voice and looked on our affliction and our labor and our oppression. The evil of the Egyptians affected their labor as a result of hard bondage. But they did one thing which we are about to do. They cried to what? God. The Bible said in the book of Psalms, when you cry, then will your enemies turn back. It is only when you call on God that God does something. No matter what you're passing through, God is seeing it. Yes. God will not interfere until you bring him into the scene. Yes. You are going to cry. If you are tired of where you are, if you are tired of the bondage, if you are tired of the yoke, if you are tired of that evil dream and circumstance, it's time you cry to. There is an open heaven this morning. Amen. Are you ready to pray? Yes. Say, my Father, my fighter. My Father, my fighter. As I begin to pray. Any personality visiting the Egyptians. To oppress me. To God is an avenger. He said, I will recompense them with their evil. The Bible said in the book of Psalms that God is angry with the wicked every day. I said, I want to do a program for people that just came from Nigeria. If you travel to Nigeria and just came back, I want to organize 1 day program for you. Because some Egyptians has touched you. Some people traveled 2016, 2017, they didn't get anything. Why? Because somebody went to Egypt and touched them. Say, my father, my fighter.
My father, my fighter.
As I begin to pray.
As I begin to pray.
Any personality that has visited the Egyptians and have put upon me hard labor. As I pray. Avenge me spiritually. Avenge me spiritually. Put your mouth on fire. somebody small.
Yes.
What do I say? Small. To make sure that your greatness did not expand, to make sure that you are limited. How do I know? The Bible said the king of Egypt came and told them, as the Israelites are having male children, make sure that all the male children are dead, or leave the women, so that they cannot expand. Egyptians are the things that fight your greatness and want to make you remain small. That is why you receive one breakthrough till 1 6 months, 1 year, you have not received another one. Until that one finish, another one will not come. That is the hand of an Egypt. That is the hand of the Egyptians. I'm going to cry. Any power anywhere contending with my greatness and expansion, frustrating me as a result of my glory. The Lion of tribe of Judah, roar against them. Amen. Roar against them. Amen. We have only one lion. You know that lion is a fake lion.
Amen.
The Lion of the tribe of Judah. Say, my father, my fighter. My father, my fighter. Thou Lion of Judah. Thou Lion of Judah. As I begin to pray. As I begin to pray. makes you to level that result is hard. When a hard bondage is present in somebody's life, there is nothing he can do except that bondage is broken. I'm going to cry to heaven. Every issue cause that I'm laboring under, Father, by your mercy, deliver me by fire. Amen. Every issue cause. Some say, go and let us see what will become of you. And since they made such pronouncement, till now, we have not seen anything. He did all they did. And said, as we tie this thing, so his life, her life will be stagnant. Kotapaya. The Bible said, who is he that speaketh a thing that cometh to pass? Where Yahweh commanded it not. We are going to cry. As they have spoken, we are about to speak. Those spoken, we are about to speak. And the Bible, this last time I read my Bible, the Bible said, whatsoever I say in his ear, that will he do. Are you ready to say something to the ear of God? Yes, say, my Father, my Maker. My Father, my Maker. Every hard bondage. Every hard bondage. I am laboring under. As a result of cause. As a result of cause. As a result of pronouncement. As a result of pronouncement. As I pray. As I pray. Deliver me. Deliver me. Let that pronouncement backfire. 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 Open your mouth. Backfire. mouth I used to pray. With the word of God in my spirit as a hammer, I break every bondage, every hard yoke that the Egyptians has laid upon you. I break it by fire. That yoke is broken. That bondage is broken. That yoke is broken. That bondage is broken. That bondage of hard labor. That bondage they put on you that you will labor and there's nothing to show. That bondage they laid on you and said after you have labored, when it comes for you to reap, you will see nothing. In the name of Jesus, that bondage is broken. That yoke is broken. It 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 is broken. By fire. Somebody holler fire. 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 It is broken. 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 In Jesus' mighty name. Hallelujah. Praise Master Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Get ready. For those that are here to testify, get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Amen.
My God is a God that does hard things. I say this time, we will see if this God answers prayer or not.
Yes.
I love what the Bible says in the book of First Kings. Elijah gathered people and said, today let us settle it. Yes. He said, now we are serving a living God and there is no God. Let us stop hopping between two opinions. Is there God or is there no God? So today I came to settle the matter. Amen. I said I came to settle the matter. Amen. For that singular people, a singular set of people that things have been very hard with. I came today to settle that matter. I want you to know that there is God in this place. Amen. Hallelujah. After today's service, get ready. Your life will be a mystery. Hallelujah. Okay, let's take offering. Get an offering and reach to heaven. Something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. I'm grateful to God for his testimony and everything, but I am not satisfied. Because it's possible for everybody to testify. Yes, that is the level and realm that I love. Yes, that you have, everybody have. Because we are under the same grace. Yes. Hallelujah. Amen. Father, in the name of Jesus, amen. As our hands are raised up, financially our hand will never come down. Amen. Take us from a higher level of wealth to another level. Amen. We will never go down financially. Amen. Lord, through this offering, we connect to divine. Be open. Amen. Rain and shower upon us. Amen. Confounding blessings. Amen. Financial breakthrough. Amen. Accept us, O Lord. Amen. And accept our offering. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Through this offering, Father, wipe away our tears. Amen. Put an end to our suffering. Amen. And may your name alone be glorified. Amen. In Jesus' name. Amen.
I serve a God who is powerful. Hallelujah. I serve a God who is mighty. Hallelujah. He's God, he's good God. Hallelujah. I'm calling the miracle. I serve a God who is powerful. I serve a God who is mighty. He's God, he's good God.
appreciate God. Thank Him for His presence, for what He has done already. Thank Him for breaking our yokes and bondages. Thank Him, exalt His name. This is the higher above every other name. For the Bible says, He has highly lifted up Himself the throne. Principalities and powers above dominion and freedom. Giving Himself a name that is greater and higher than every other name. That is mentioned of the name Jesus, every knee must bow. Things in heaven, things on earth, to the glory of the Father. Thank you. He is the Yahweh, the great I am. The God that knoweth not impossibilities. He said, behold, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me to do? He said, man, it is impossible. Our King and our glory, we adore you. We lift your name high above every other name. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Clap your hands for Jesus. Celebrate Jesus. I mean, your maker, your maker. The Lord that said you now, that I brought you to bless you. He brought you here to do you good. He brought you here to change your story. He brought you here that He can use you. So remember the word that is nothing you cannot do. Celebrate Him, the King of glory. He praised I am. The God that seated in heaven and blessed among the rest of the earth. He seated upon the table of the earth and seated as a grasshopper. He seated in heaven and ruled among the affairs of men. There is nothing He cannot do. He is the one that was and is and is and is to come. He is the unsender who sender. You know what comes in the impossibility. When He enters into your case is settled. Hallelujah. Thank you, Father. On that same note, I want you to celebrate our spiritual parents, my father, the prophetic professor, apostle professor, Dr. Justice Clara. Celebrate grace, celebrate the anointing of God upon their lives. Celebrate God in their lives. Celebrate what God is doing. Thank God for their lives. Thank you, Father. There is one thing that is common with this ministry, it is speed. Hallelujah. And somebody is about to receive speed. Amen. Somebody under the sound of my voice is about to receive speed. I don't care how long you've been on the ground. I don't care what helped you on the ground. All I know is you are about to receive speed. You are about to receive speed. Financially, you will receive speed. Spiritually, you will receive speed. Any areas of your life where there have been dullness, today, I prophesy, there shall be celebration. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Open your Bible to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 28. Dethrone your enemy. Who cut here? Dethrone your enemy. They've stayed so long on that throne who does not belong to them. Are you ready to dethrone your enemies? Hallelujah. Please let's be standing after reading this word. We might see that. Where shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our hearts, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Go to 33. You read 33, I read 34. We read to 36. Read verse 33 for me.
Who went forward to search you out a place to pitch your tent, in fire by night, to show you up by what way you should go, and in cloud by day.
And the Lord heard the voice of your words and was wroth and swore, saying,
Surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that land which I swear to give unto your fathers.
36 as we read together.
Except the son of Jacob,
He shall see it.
And to him will I give the land that he has chosen upon, and to his children, because he has known the Lord.
I want to quickly speak on what I titled, Do Not Be Discouraged. Speak to somebody, say, Beloved, do not be discouraged. You may be seated. Kabayata. Lama ma kuye techi baraka lu marika le bosho telia kalu kele kele baraka lu masaka. Arabaku kele kriya to krusi kibeli liya dekele borotasha. Kana baratande. Lord, make my mouth as a mouth of a ready writer. To pull down what you have not planted and to plant what you want to be there. Ikoro takishaki maliki rekete. Release that grace that makes preaching easy upon me. That anointing that is upon the life of my father. And prove to the devil that you are the master. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Hallelujah. Do not be discouraged. Child of God, from where we read. I want to make this one clear. Until you follow God to the full, God cannot make you fool.
Say it, sir.
Until you follow God like a fool, God cannot make you fool. Why you are crying because of money? He said money is not enough because you have not followed God fully. When you follow God fully, God will make you fool. The man who read about his name was mentioned in the Bible. Why? Because he followed God fully. Hallelujah. Say to somebody, follow God fully.
Follow God fully.
So that God will make you fool. Say, follow God fully.
Follow God fully.
So that God will make you fool.
Discouragement
Discouragement is not a language of heaven. Discouragement is not a language of God. When you see discouragement in the life of a man, you see the presence of the devil. When you see the discouragement in the life of a believer, you see the absence of God. Child of God, there's something I saw in the Bible that was too peculiar. The Bible said God gathered the Israelites by himself. He chose them out of many nations. God was with them as a pillar of fire by the night and as a pillar of cloud by the day. God was leading them. God was the one directing the affairs of their life. Child, some people, the Egyptians, when they stand and see, they will see fire, they will see some things, but they cannot see the Israelites. Why? Because God gathered them as a hen gathers his sheep, and God was with them. But there was something I saw in this place when God began to speak to Joshua. And God was the Moses, before you die, you will avenge me of the Midianites, and anoint and prepare Joshua that he might take my children to the promised land. But God began to say to Joshua, Joshua, be courageous. Joshua, be courageous. Joshua, be courageous. 3 times, God spoke to Joshua to be courageous. As I studied through the life of Moses, God never told him one day to be courageous. I saw something in the Bible said that Joshua the high priest stood with a filthy garment, resisted by the devil. And the angel of God came. I said, what was the sin of Joshua? A man of God. A man that saw the mightiness and the powerfulness of God. The reality, the tangibility of God that nobody could see. How then, where did he acquire this garment of filthiness that made the devil to resist him before God? Sir, if you study the account and the life of Abraham, a man that knows so much. The Bible said Abraham was a man of faith. He believed against everything. Let me use the word everything. Because when God said he would do it, he would do it. Abraham said Abraham believed against belief that God would do it. And the Bible said God called him his own friend. And it was counted for him for righteousness. But the moment Joshua began to disbelieve, it was counted for him for a sin. That was why the devil had the audacity to wear him what? A filthy garment. Because Joshua do not believe what God said he will do. When Joshua entered to spy that land, sir, it was only Caleb that stood with a courageous heart to say we will defeat the Anakim. Joshua did not say that. Discouragement is what makes you see the challenge of life as higher than God. There is nothing God hates as discouragement. Discouragement is the absence of belief, is absence of faith. And without faith, there is nothing God can do for you. Because the Bible says in the book of Hebrews that he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and he is a rewarder of those that diligently seek him. So when God told them to go and spy the land, that I will give you this land that overflows with milk and honey, God is telling them that he is able to bring them there. So when they began to be discouraged in their heart, God said, I have changed my mind. Sir, I don't know what you are passing through. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know who is trying to discourage you from the blessings and the promises of God. Today, in the name of Jesus, I come to encourage you. I come to say you can do it. I come to say you will get there. I come to push you to your promised land. I come to tell you that it is possible. No matter what they have said, no matter who said it, the Bible said if you can believe, all things are possible. I come by the anointing of the Holy Ghost to tell you that it is possible. That marriage that you want, it is possible. That house that you want, it is possible. That car that you want, it is possible. Anything you desire, my God will do it. They were afraid. And the Bible said they saw the Anakim as giant, and they saw themselves as grasshopper before them. How can you are looking at me? You are seeing me as a giant. Then you are also seeing yourself inside me as a grasshopper. Fear, discouragement came. And God said, wow, for this you have done, all of you, you will not see the promised land. I come to separate you from discouragers. Any situation that want to discourage you about God, today, my God will turn it around. Anything that want to discourage you, is it your condition or your situation? Hear the counsel of heaven. My God will turn it around for good. Heaven will turn it around for good. Heaven is going to smile over you. In the name of Jesus. The battles of life is a necessity. Without contention, there is no possession. So God told them, as you enter, you must contend with them so that I will give you their land. I don't know what your contention is or what you are about to contend with, but it is part of life, sir. The issue is, as you are about to contend, guard yourself and be courageous. It takes a courageous man to come out of a battle. Lily-livered people die even before the battle. But when you are courageous, you can come out of it, sir. The world does not celebrate failures. No matter what you have passed through, no, if you like, use leg from Nigeria to this place. God help you. If you do not make money, nobody wants to hear that one. Yes, sir. If you like, carry this whole talking on your head. If you go to Nigeria today, and dollar is not rolling around, nobody wants to hear your story. The world does not celebrate failures. The world celebrates successful people. The world wants to get acquainted with people that have made it. Then you can tell them your story. But if you do not have it, sir, nobody wants to listen to you, no matter what you pass through. Discouragement is what makes people, when they... Sir, let me give us one secret about discouragement. Anytime you are about to be discouraged of something, know that in the next minute is your breakthrough. Yes, sir. The Israelites were in Egypt for 430 years. They were not discouraged one day. The Bible didn't say they were discouraged. But when they have seen the promised land, they were just a stone throw. The Bible said, and they were. Why? Because they are not following God wholly. the book of Psalms, the Bible said that God maketh his way known to Moses and his act known to the children of Israelites. They ate manna, they did everything, but yet they were discouraged. Discouragement is what makes you to see disability in the place of ability. Discouragement is what makes you not to see the powerfulness, the potency of God present with you. These people were with God literally. They were carrying God. They were carrying God, heaven, Yahweh, the creator of heaven and earth was with them. But yet, discouragement made them not to know, not to see it. Discouragement made them to forget how God divided the Red Sea and brought them out. Discouragement made them not to remember anything that God did for them in the time past. They could only see themselves as a grasshopper before the anarchy. Discouragement is the killer. Discouragement is what makes somebody, no matter what you have suffered, not to enter the promised land. It's an error. I came here by grace to encourage you. You will no longer be discouraged. Anything that wants to discourage you, heaven will show up. In the name of Jesus. Discouragement is not of God, sir. God was very angry. He said, why will you be discouraged? I am with you. Verse 33, God was speaking. The Bible says God goeth before them. And God will tell them where they will what? Pitch their tent. So give me that verse. 1:13. God was the one saying, go. Put your tent here and stay there. Who went in the way before to set you out a place to work? God was telling them, carry your chair, sit here today. And God was standing. Tomorrow, carry it, go here. And God will guide them. But discouragement makes them not to remember the presence of God. Discouragement makes them not to see God. It's a deadly disease. God has told you that you are going to have a good wife, a good husband, you're going to have money. God even himself has appeared to you in the dream and tell you that this year is your year. The man of God has prophesied and tell you this year is your year. Sir, hold those words, because they will come to pass.
Amen.
Amen. Hold those words, because they will come to pass. Discouragement makes you to look down on God. Discouragement makes you to focus on your problem and not on God. And once your eyes are off God, God is off you. You are on your own. I pray for somebody. In your heart, in your eye, your soul, your spirit, your everything that concerns you wholly will be focused on God. Amen. In the name of Jesus, amen. You will no longer be discouraged. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Discouragement amplifies your problem. It's an amplifier of problem. Anytime you are discouraged, you are giving room to the devil. Your problem has expanded and enlarged. No wonder the Bible says in the book of 1 Samuel, a man not so much called David. A man came, he just came out from war. And the Bible said the enemy came from back and took all he had, even his family and everything. And the Bible said David encouraged himself. Until you encourage yourself, you cannot face the battle of life. Until you encourage yourself, you cannot win the battle of life. Until you encourage yourself, God will not go with you. Until you encourage yourself, God will not direct you. Do not be discouraged, sir. It's not over until you win. That battle, that challenge is not over until you win. My spiritual father said something. He said, every battle we face as a child of God, two things happen. We can never lose. It's either we win or we learn. But for losing, we cannot lose. So what you are passing through is a test and a trial. It's for a short time. God is teaching you something to bring you out, to make you strong so that you can encourage other people. You've not seen that money today does not mean that it will not come tomorrow. Or have this assurance in your mind that it must come. Settle it. Say, no matter what I'm passing through today, it's time. Ecclesiastes said there is time and season to everything. A time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to kill, a time for everything.
So,
if you are in your dry season, know that your wet season is coming. So why do you want to kill yourself in your dry season? Encourage yourself. Dust yourself up and stand. Hit your chest and say, I am of God.
I am of God.
Jesus said, I have overcome the world. Jesus has overcome the world for us and he has given us what? Victory. We are fighting from the point of victory. We are not just fighting a battle. We are not just beating the air. We have won already. It's just a matter of time, sir. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, for you must get there. Do not be discouraged, for the world must celebrate you. Do not be discouraged, sir, for it is about to happen. I hear abundance of rain. I hear abundance of rain. Somebody's season has just appeared. Somebody's season has just appeared. The world is about to celebrate somebody. You are about to fly. You are about to meet men of caliber. Hey, you are about to become what God said you will be. You are dropping what the Satan said you will be. You are dropping what the world said you will be. You are about to become what you desire. You are about to become what heaven said you will be. There is nothing. The Bible said not an iota of his word will go without accomplishing that which he sent it. That pleases him. I don't know what heaven has promised you. I don't know what God put in you when he was sending to this earth. I don't know the magnitude of that greatness and blessings. But hear the counsel of heaven today. You will be coming. Today you will be coming. 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 I don't know who has discouraged you that you will not go to the promised land. I don't know who said that you will not get married. I don't know who said that you will not build houses. I don't know who said I will not celebrate. I don't know who said you will not have a child. I don't know who said there will be no celebration in your family. I come to tell you those are the lies of the devil. Come on, get set. For you are bound to do what nobody could do. You are bound to become that in heaven said you will become. Iyaka baraka geta. Ako bareke toba sikataya. Iko barara. I put upon you the garment of encouragement. 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 For we don't serve a dead God. We serve a mighty God. He is the same yesterday. He is the same today. He is the same forever. When God said yes, nobody can say no. When God lifts you up, nobody can bring you down. God is on your side. Power is on your side. Winning is on your side. Victory is on your side. Somebody have a fire. Somebody have a fire. Somebody say, I am winning. I am moving over. We are going to the other side. Here will be celebrated. Say, I am going to the other side. My victory awaits me. I'm keeping up with my victory. In the name of Jesus. You will no longer be discouraged. But what God is about to do for you is to encourage the world that God is capable. The Bible said the time came and God said, I will kill these people. Moses, I will make a greater nation out of you. A strong nation. Moses said, no, sir, please. If you kill these people, they said you are not what? Capable to bring them to the promise. That is, you are not able to do what you said you will do. And that is a blow to God. So be rest assured, everything heaven has promised you this year, everything, not an iota, will go without what? Fulfillment. Amen. I come to activate your promises. Are you shouting amen or you're shouting amen? I don't know what heaven has promised you, sir. I don't know what God has promised you this year. But I come as a voice in the name of Jesus to activate them by fire. I come to activate them by fire. Let it begin to rain. Let it begin to happen. The Bible says in the book of Psalms, oh Lord, satisfy me early. This is the month of February. Lord, this year is going. Father, I activate the blessings of your children. Begin now to satisfy them early. Satisfy them early. Satisfy them early. Satisfy them early. Satisfy them. Has he said it? Has he not make it good? Has he said it and not bring it to pass? The Bible said that God is not a man that he should lie. Neither the Son of Man that can say a thing and will not make it good. Anything that is contending with the word of heaven over your life, today I kiss such thing. Any power contending with the word of God over your destiny, today I let that personality to rest. Anything that does not want you to rest and enjoy the promises of God, today they die for your sake. In the name of Jesus. They're trying to make God a lie in your life. They're trying to make God a liar. To say he's not capable to do what he said he would do over your life. That devil is a bastard. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Are you still here with me? Yes. Quickly, let me show us one or two things. That brings discouragement. Causes of discouragement. Numbers 32 verse 9. Just one or two as well. We're going through prayers. Numbers 32 verse 9. For when they went up unto the valley of Esco and saw the land, they discouraged the heart of the children of Israel that they should not go into the land which the Lord had given them. They what? Discouraged. Some people didn't go to spy the land. It was 12 men that went. But thousands of people were affected as a result of the news they gave to them. Do you see that? There is how God works. You that listens to advice and you that is advising does not concern God. What concerns God is either you believe that God is or God is not. Yes, but if you take an advice from someone that is not going to where you're going, you will experience the same thing with the person. They said, I will not get married. They said, I will not do this. They said, be careful with what they say. What are you saying? As a song, a songwriter sang, he said, God said it. I believe it. Any other sayer is a backside sayer. It's not what important. No matter what somebody say about me today, I don't give what. It doesn't. I don't even think that such words or such person is existing. Why? Because God said something about me, and I am saying something about me. So that settles it. Any other thing anybody is saying is not important. It's too inconsequent. Papa said it's inconsequential for me to begin to sit down to think what this person is saying about me. This person is saying. You cannot move forward that sir. Anytime you begin to analyze what somebody is saying that is not saying about you, you are drawing yourself back. Because it's only the back seat people that discuss people.
Word.
People that are busy don't have time about people. That is why I'm praying for us here that everybody will be blessed. If you are blessed, have your jet. You are blessed, have your blessed, have your jet, have your business. You don't have time for people. Before Donald Trump will go from one country to the other, he will get tired to sleep. What time does he have to be talking about things that are not so important? Why? Because he's blessed. Sir, it's high time! Anything anybody is saying that does not look like where you're going. Anything anybody is saying that does not look like what you desire. Anything anybody is saying that does not look like what you are expecting. You just crush it and move on.
Teach me, sir.
They ask, sir, you see, in this life, many people will come your way. God are the days I said, Lord, I don't want to meet people. You cannot, this is word. As a matter of fact, God used person to bless you. So if you say you don't want to meet anybody, you will die alone. But you will meet people. Be careful on how or what they say. They said this, they said that, they said that. What are you saying? For the Bible says, whatsoever you say in my ear, that will I do. If you begin to accept what people say about you, you bring yourself down. Somebody came and showed me a message. I said, read this message for your own good. Anytime you're seeing this message about yourself, you're breaking yourself down. The only thing you do is to be crying about it. And the person that wrote you the message has gone ahead. But you now, you have kept yourself in the bondage of the message. The devil has used the message to put you in a perpetual bondage. Why not delete the message and go ahead? Forget it! No matter what they say, it shall not come to pass. For the Bible said the Lord shall make an utter end, saying affliction shall not rise again. I don't know the affliction they are prepared to say about you. Heaven will crush it by fire. Anything they say that does not look like heaven over your life. Anything they say that does not look like God over your life. Anything they say that is contradicting the goodness of God over your life. Today, heaven will crush it by fire. In the name of Jesus. Be careful of what they say and what they do not say. Before you say and say yourself out of destiny. Surrendering yourself with people who are not going where you are going. Because they will definitely mislead you or take you out of the way. If the 11 people say they are not going, there is somebody can say he's going. If people are not going, no problem. But for me, I am. God say, oh, thank you. For you to say you will go. You will go. Not only you, even your generation will eat it. You people that said they will not go, no problem. Even the people you told that they will not go and they accept that they will not go, they will not what? Go. Until you accept that you will defeat your challenge, God will not accept it for you. Anytime you accept, say this is my challenge, you are becoming a victory now. God stamps it, heaven works upon it. Stop crying that it's not working, it's not working. The turkey is this. Turkey is good. Say it with your mouth that turkey is good. Turkey will, every time you go say, this land will bless me. This land will bless me. One thing the devil does is to make sure he discourages you. And once the devil discourages you, one thing it causes what? Isolation. And once you are isolated from people, the devil has taken hold over you. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, for you will become what God said you will become.
Amen.
Hallelujah. The number 2 thing that causes discouragement. Give me the book of Psalm 64. Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. Sir, be careful of association. Some people, there is something Igbo people say. They go to the bush, they cut, and they come outside, they began to shout, say, who cut? Be careful of such people. As friend, as an acquaintance. Some people will call you, discourage you. As a matter of fact, they make you feel less important. They make you feel that it's somebody that is your problem. I call people yesterday, I say, anytime anybody is giving you any discouragement about God, about church, and about your pastor, please run. That person does not like you. Because the number 1 thing the devil does to kill a man is to take you out of a grace. Out of a what? A grace. Take you out of a covering. A covering. So we are under a grace. We are under a covering. No. Whether the devil likes it or yes. If you don't know now, let me tell you. There is a covering where we are under. So when the devil wants to destroy a man, he makes you to be seeing errors and faults that are unnecessary. Just to take you out of that place to deal with you.
Yes, sir.
Pastor must not say everything you like, sir. Why? Because there are people here, your own challenge is not his own challenge. So sometimes it comes as a Panadol, so you take it and swallow it, is your medicine. As I'm speaking now, I'm encouraging some people. Today might not be your day, but tomorrow might be your own day. So church is not a place where a pastor should be speaking something that will please you every now and then. Why? Because you are not the only person there. There are a lot of people that come with their problems and challenges, and they are waiting for God to address it. Do not allow people to discourage you from the things of God, from what you are doing, from what you know how to do. It takes God to bless you. When God said He will bless you, He will bless you. If God said He will not bless you, if you like, take your teeth and carry this house. You are your own.
Preach it.
No matter if you like, do not sleep. Carry 10 laptops for your head. 1 week. If God said He will not show you mercy, it's banza. It is what? Banza. So anytime any discouragement is coming against God, against church, against His servant, please run. The devil is about to do something. And those discouragement comes when you are close to your breakthrough. A man of God has prayed for you, shout, prophesy, pray. Even in his closet, he's praying. When the time comes for a breakthrough to come, you see one unnecessary excuse. This church is doing this thing, this church is doing that, the man of God is doing, the wife is doing this, the son is doing that. Just to make you feel discouraged and bring you out. I pray for you. You will not miss your blessing. People will not discourage you out of God. People will not discourage you out of your blessing. People will not take you out of your blessing. In the name of Jesus. No matter what it is, sir, be encouraged in the Lord. Be encouraged. It is not over until you win. They gather themselves together in the book of Psalm 64 verse 5 to take evil counsel. They gather together. No wonder the Bible says, surely they shall gather, but not by me. So any gathering that is against church, against God and against His servant, please do not be among such what is a deadly gathering.
If you read down, you see things. God is not a joker. When he says he will do a thing, he will do it. Be a friend to people that you know that are going to where you're going. Some people are waiting at home for you as you come back home forever. You are this your church self. Every time pray. Tell the person, say, don't do. Allow me, let me pray. Am I using your to pray?
Yes.
Instead of the person to come and spoil your prayer, your laboring, and tell the person, keep quiet. Now your body, the kind of pray. You are coming and the person is sleeping. The person is waiting for you to come so that he will scatter your blessing. Today, I permanently separate you from such people. If it is money you need to look for your own house and apartment that will take you to heaven, receive money. Heaven will supply. Heaven will supply. Heaven will supply. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Quickly, ways out of discouragement. You must learn to encourage yourself in the Lord. 1 Samuel 30 verse 6. And David was greatly distressed. I love the word they used. He was what? Distressed. He did not discourage himself. The Bible didn't say he was discouraged, but distressed. If you do not handle distress, it leads to what? Discouragement. You have tried, it's not working. That is a distress. You will try. There is a problem everywhere. Encourage yourself. Bounce back. It was when he encouraged himself that he knew what he should do. Discouragement makes you to even lose your own potential as a person, what you know how to do best. When somebody is fearful and enters into an example, even what you know disappears. Why? Because you are discouraged, fear. But when you encourage yourself and enter, you write and pass. He was distressed. For the people spake of stoning him because the soul of the people was what? Grieved. Every man for his sons and his daughters. But David encouraged himself in his. If you do not want to be discouraged, you must have God as your personal Lord and what? Savior. Until you make God personal, God is not ready to make you his project. Elijah said, the Lord whom I stand every day, the Lord whom I. It's not we. You must know God for yourself, oh. Am I here? This God no be our. Shall be what? He that knoweth there shall be strong and do. So exploit will not come until you know God. And it takes strongness to do exploits. Once discouragement comes, you can never be strong. Hallelujah. When I saw our this thing this morning, Rema for Living, I was talking about Caleb. How Caleb encouraged himself and went to possess the land. I studied my Bible in the book of John chapter 9, chapter 8, 21, 20, 23. Jesus entered the temple and began to teach. As he was teaching, he said he's going, that where he's going, that nobody can come to that place. And the Pharisees and the Sadducees say, this boy, where is he going? Will he kill himself? He laughed. He said, hey, I came from above. You people came beneath. I came from above. And he that is above all. Until you have the mentality of, I came from above, you cannot win the things that are beneath. Your talents are beneath, they are on the earth. For you to win the things that are on earth, you must accept and carry that mentality of I came from what? Above. For he that is above all. Your challenges are earthly things. So when you carry a mentality and a consciousness that you are more than a conqueror, that he that is in you is greater than he that is in the world, no matter what you're passing through, that you are coming out stronger and better. That is a mentality and a consciousness of somebody that knows his God. Once you have this kind of mentality, sir, naturally your mountains become a playing ground. Your mountains become your challenges. They become a playground. Hallelujah. Number 2, as we pray, you must get an adequate knowledge of God's word. Every discouragement or every discouraged heart strives at the bankruptcy of adequate knowledge of God's word. The Israelites were interested in the manna, but does not know God for themselves personally. Even when God appeared, saying, "Why you people come here doubting?" God told Moses, "Say, gather all the people that I might speak to them face to face." The Bible said, and Moses told them 3 nights that they purified themselves. When they came out, they saw God, and they ran and said, "We don't want to know this God." Moses, if you go in, anything he tells you, come and tell us. And that will lead them to miss God. This God, this man is talking every day. It's high time I know this God for myself. It's high time I know this word, I know this Bible for myself. So that anytime he tells me what is not in the Bible, I better dust my shoe and take my leave. You need an adequate knowledge of God's word to come out of discouragement. When you know that the things which you see are temporary, you will look up to the things which you have not yet seen, but which are spiritual. The world is controlled by spiritual. It's not anything you're seeing here. Anything you see today is what took place yesterday night. Hallelujah.
Praise God.
Are you here with me?
Yes.
You must have adequate knowledge of God's words. Number 3, do not focus on your challenge or problems, but focus on God's ability by counting your past victories and miracles. In one way or the other, before you came to this point in life now, God has done something.
Yes.
So for you to overcome the challenge or the obstacle that is facing you now, look on those things God did before and know that He's able to do a new one.
What?
But when you focus on the problem now, the battle now, the one He gave you before Uncle, you don't remember that one. Discouragement makes you to forget the things that God has done for you before, sir. Just to make you feel bad. Just to make you curse God. The wife of Job came to him and said, curse God, and Job said, is it only good you will receive from God? When everything was going on well, you are driving all the cars you want with maids, everything. You carry money, you go to the market, anything you like, you wear. You didn't say I should curse God. Oh. Now God has come to try me, say I should curse God. You are a foolish woman. Get away from this place. The boy was around and he said she cursed God and died, so I go and marry. That was what was in her heart. A wicked heart. You don't go marry your enemy. Amen. You will not marry who will take you to hell. Amen. We will be doing a marriage seminar very soon. You will understand what it takes for those that are not yet married.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. You need to know this God. You need to know this God. Deuteronomy 7:17-18. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do. 17-18, not 11, sir. Deuteronomy 7:17-18. Deuteronomy 7:17-18.
If thou shalt say in thy heart, these nations are more than I, how can I dispossess them? 18. Thou shalt not be afraid of them, but shalt well remember what the Lord thy God did unto Pharaoh and unto all Egypt.
Hallelujah. Thank you. Be seated. If you say this problem is bigger than me, God cannot do anything. But if you remember what God did yesterday, God can do something for you. You want $1 billion, you not see $1 billion. Remember that God gave you 10,000 yesterday. As you remember that in you, there is this encouragement that will come. You'll be happy. Say, thank you, Lord, because you did it before and you can do it again and again. Rise on your feet. Discouragement is what disqualifies somebody from God's promises and blessings. Discouragement is a prolonger of wilderness. When they were discouraged, their wilderness experience was prolonged. You are going to cry to heaven to show you mercy. In any way, you've been discouraged at any point in time. Discouragement made devil have the capacity to wear a great priest in 50 garments and resist him before God. Why would he be discouraged? Didn't he see what God did? And God was angry. If you study your Bible from Genesis to Revelation, I didn't see anywhere Joshua did anything about him. When I saw that place, the Holy Spirit said, stop. This is what made God told him 3 times. Be courageous. Be courageous. Be courageous. Moses called him, saying, do not be discouraged. Sir, do not be discouraged.
Amen.
You are coming out of that situation.
Amen.
Hallelujah. I'm going to encourage Joshua. Open your mouth and cry to heaven.
Father, in the name of Jesus, Father, encourage me.
for 5 months, 6 months, to 1 year, or for 1 year now, things have been too hard for you. You are dependent. What you are doing is to be calling money from home to feed them. I didn't say everybody, but it's time for God to prove himself to you. As this song is going on, come forward. Create in me a new heart, O Lord, and renew right spirit within me. Create in me a new heart, O Lord, and renew right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not the Holy Spirit from me. Father, restore unto me the joy of my salvation, and renew thy spirit within me. Oh Lord, cast me not away. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not the Holy Spirit from me. Holy Ghost, restore unto me, Lord, thy joy of my salvation, and renew thy spirit within me. Oh, cast me not away. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Father, take not the Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of my salvation, and renew my spirit within me. Your own is not a problem. Go and sit down. You know, there are people standing before me that what is happening to them is a hand of person. But there are times that God will lead you to pass through some things. Time is not, there is nothing you can do about that one. You must pass through it. What I want to break is the yoke of the Egyptians that the enemy put on people. The Bible said in the book of Isaiah chapter 61 that God has sent me. Hey, sir, I know that I am sent. That is why I can do it.
Yes, sir.
Today, the Holy Spirit says you ask people standing before me, do you believe that if I pray for you and lay hands on you, that yoke will be broken?
Yes.
Because until you believe, there is nothing I can do. Your challenge became a problem to me and a very big burden. Honestly. But by the grace of God, when I pray, God answers me. And when I begin to repeat one particular person's prayer for 1 month, it's not the burden. I say, God, what is happening? You see me after service. It's a serious thing. Anyone that is following you until you disconnect yourself from a strong, if you know it is strong, he said they come to you at night, right? But there is power in heaven. But the only thing that will disconnect them is to break away from them. And until you break away from them, if you like, go to Canada. Anywhere you like, go. Hallelujah. Create in me a new heart, O Lord, and renew right spirit within me. See why? Come.
Create in me a new heart, oh Lord. In Kapala.
And renew my spirit within me. Cast me not away.
Cast me not away from your presence, oh Lord.
Take my Holy Spirit. Father, cast me not away.
Cast me not away from your presence, oh Lord. Take not the Holy Spirit from me. Shout of fire. Joy of my salvation. And renew my spirit within me. Father, in the name of Jesus, it is written that I should decree a thing and it shall be established. You sent me to preach your gospel and bring good tidings to the poor, to break asunder the gates and the bars of iron, and to set free those that are bound. Father, I come to fulfill your word and your command, as I'm commanding in my spirit. As this oil on my hands comes upon anyone standing before you, every yoke of hardship, of hard labor, frustration, stagnation, every bondage of distress upon them today, it shall be broken. Amen. It shall be melted. Amen. Hey, Kayala, as it were that day, Elijah called. He said, "Let us see if there is God or not." Father, he said, anytime I call, you will answer. As my hands comes upon their forehead, that yoke shall be destroyed. Amen. They shall be marked for miracles. Amen. For testimony. Amen. For breakthrough. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. I pray for you. Every yoke of stagnation today, as I am commanded by the Spirit of God, it is broken forever. Amen. It is broken forever. Amen. It is broken forever. Amen. That delay is over. Amen. That delay is over. Amen. No longer witness delay. Amen. I release upon you an uncommon speed. Amen. An uncommon speed. Amen. An uncommon speed. Amen. Go and testify. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. It is well with you. Amen. You can go back. Father, I pray for your son. As I am commanded. Anything anyone has done to frustrate him, every chain the enemy, I cut to asunder with the word of God in my spirit. Any chain the enemy has put in your hands, I cut them by fire. Amen. How can you prosper when your hands have been chained? Remember that the labors of your hand, the work of your hands, when God speaks about the labor of your hand, talk about the work of your hand. But when your hand is being chained spiritually, you cannot do anything physically. You might wander around and do anything, but since it is chained, you cannot open your hand to receive. Today, that chain is cut by fire. Amen. It 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 is cut by fire. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. No longer be stagnant. In the name of Jesus. Amen. I bring you from where the enemy kept you. Amen. And I raise you up to where God wants you to be. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. You are out of their reach. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Go and testify. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. I pray for you. Go. It's done. Amen. Come closer, sir. Father, you will show your son mercy. Amen. In any way he has looked down on you, any way
Father, you are the God of mercy. Show him mercy.
Amen.
Let your mercy flow from this altar to him.
Amen.
Turn his story around. Give him a testimony.
Amen.
Father, turn his story around.
Amen.
Turn his story around.
Amen.
May your mercy prevail.
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 Amen.
There are some mistakes we do. There are some things we shouldn't say at times. It's not a matter of big boy. God is not the mate of anybody. God is not the mate of anybody. Anything you do, do it to man, but not to God. And there are some things we take as joke, we say, because we are the group of people. But we don't know that heaven has taken record. But heaven will show you mercy.
Amen.
And it shall be done around.
Amen.
Begin to receive your miracle.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
It is well with you. Father, I pray for your son. Anyone that needs to take him from where he is to where he's supposed to be. As you told me, Lord, let that door be open.
Amen.
Let that door be open.
Amen.
I connect him to his divine helper.
Amen.
I connect him to his divine helper.
Amen.
Anything that has been frustrating people in their family, their lineage, Father, I separate him by fire.
Amen.
I separate him by fire.
Amen.
I separate him by fire.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Anyone that said you must labor to eat, that said you must wait to eat, the Bible said, and Jesus went to the mountain of Gethsemane. He began to pray, and the sweat that was coming out of him was as a thick blood on the ground. That is to cancel the curse that God has placed upon man, that you must labor before you eat. Jesus came and cancelled it. And the Bible said he took away every evil handwriting and ordinances which was written against us, and he nailed it to the cross. Every ordinances that God has not written, that the enemy has written against you from your foundation that is working, today it is broken by fire. It is broken by fire. It is broken by fire. The Bible said, "Is my word not like fire? Upon it is my word not like hammer that breaketh rock into pieces." Ikapaloro Tomasikataya, Shankale Paria Kalosia. Hey, Kopalalo Sandakaya. That curse is broken.
Amen.
That curse that you will labor before it is broken.
Amen.
In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
It is well with you. Father, change the garment and the raiment of your son.
Amen.
Change the garment and the... Hey, anyone that put... Brethren, stretch your hand towards this place. I want to pray for you, using my brother as a point of contact. Anyone that has put a raiment on you, anyone that has put a garment that God has not sown for you, today that garment catch fire. That garment catch fire. That raiment catch fire. In the name of Jesus. Every generational raiment of poverty. Lord, I pray for your son. I use him as a point of contact. You are God. Father, do a hard thing for me. Change the story of your son.
Amen.
I pray, Lord, do a hard thing for me and give your son a testimony.
Amen.
Let this grace His under speak for him.
Amen.
Let it speak for him, Lord.
Amen.
Let it speak for him.
Amen.
Let it speak for him.
Amen.
In Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Lord. He said, once have you spoken, twice have I heard that power belongs to you. Any power that is attacking your son, making him to labor and to suffer without nothing to show. Because I know that power belongs to you today, that power is broken. Amen. It 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 is broken forever. Amen. Anyone that is not happy, God will show mercy. Amen. God will show mercy.
Amen.
God will show mercy. Amen. Anything we have done, you have done before, but it's standing against you now. You have done against anybody that somebody cried and said a thing. By the mercies of God, you shall be reversed. Amen. Lord, any tears from anybody that is standing on a righteous ground against your soul, you will show mercy. Amen. Take away his yokes. Amen. Take away his yokes. Amen. Let it be broken and be over forever. Amen. Let him excel. Amen. And place him upon eagle's wings. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Lord, I pray for Tuju. Bible says, by the reason of the anointing, the yoke shall be broken, and the burden shall be lifted up our shoulder. I release dominion to you. Amen. I release divine dominion. Amen. 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 The Bible said, when ye will have dominion, it shall break off. Bakalo daragalia, kelo borota, ingolosi katariando boro kataya jakata. I release divine dominion. Amen. You are breaking out of that bondage. Amen. Out of that hardship. Amen. Disappointment. Amen. It is broken forever. Amen. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Lord, it is written that strangers shall hear my voice and they shall flee me from their hidden places. Anything you have not planted, he said it shall be rooted out. Anything you have not planted in this life, any spirit from anywhere that has been following your son to stagnate him, to bring him down. Anything the enemy has implanted in his life that needs to frustrate and to monitor him. Today, I set it on fire. Amen. I set it on fire. Amen. I command them out. Amen. Out. Lord, I break it. Behold, I am the God of covenant. I keep a covenant to 10 of generations, to thousands of generations. He said, my covenant with David, Halamasha. And will I not break? No. There is no covenant without the sacrifice. Your children have stand before you to enter a covenant of $100 to your work every month. I kneel on this altar connecting to the grace of my Father. Father, let money in abundance begin to flow to their direction. Amen. From today, I connect them to an unending riches. Amen. Anything money can buy under this earth, they will never lack money to buy it. Amen. He said money is a messenger. That money is a defense. My Father, prove yourself to your children. Amen. It is done. Amen. And it is sealed. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Congratulations to a new realm of life.